Hey guys, it's Bree. Today I have a get ready with me video. Very easy per usual. So my lids are very basic. I just have a golden tone from the Golden's palette. Here it is right here. The Golden's palette by CoverGirl True Naked. And then I just have this really bold lip, and this is, okay, so I seriously don't know what I did with that lipstick. Oh, there it is right there. Yeah, here's the color that I have on my lips from ColourPop. So yeah, this is, like I said, nothing, you know, super dramatic besides, I guess, the lips, if you want to call that dramatic. So yeah, if you guys are interested in seeing this get ready with me look, just stay tuned. Okay, so starting off with a freshly moisturized and clean face, I'm going to take my spoolie and just make sure my eyelashes are all straightened. These are mink lash extensions, and then I'm just going to make sure my brows are all in place as well and straighten that up. Now I'm going to take my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, and I'm just going to smooth that all over my face. This stuff helps to keep my makeup in place because I do have oily skin, and it does a really good job at, you know, making sure my makeup stays how it's supposed to be, intact and in place. Now I'm going to take my MAC Prep and Prime, and I'm just going to, you know, just give my face a little extra prepping and priming. Next, I'm taking my Nars Concealer, and this is in the color Almond, and I'm just going in and cleaning up any discoloration that I might have, any darkness under my eyes if I might have any of that, which isn't too bad, thankfully, but you know, sometimes you do notice it every once in a while. And then I'm just gonna take my handy dandy hands and smooth everything out and make sure everything is nice and even. Next, I'm going to take my Salon Perfect brow pomade, and guys, I have been reaching for this stuff way more than I have been reaching for my Anastasia dip brow pomade for some reason. Don't get me wrong, I love my dip brow pomade. It does work wonders. I just feel like this brow pomade is a tad more beginner friendly for me. It's easier to work with, and it doesn't come off as harsh because sometimes I can get a little heavy-handed. Plus, this stuff is only $5 at Walmart, so it's less than half of the price of my Anastasia dip brow pomade. Now I'm just going to go in and lightly clean up my brows with my LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color Fawn. And then I'm going to take my most favorite foundation of all times, my Nars All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation. Guys, I feel like this foundation does exactly what it says in my opinion. And I am just using my makeup brush. I like to call it my makeup toothbrushes because they look like toothbrushes, and I'm just smoothing my foundation all over and making sure that it is nice and blended and everything is just smoothing in really well. Next, I'm going to take my concealer. This is also the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color Fawn, and I was using my hands, but I didn't like how that application was going on, so I just took the tube, which for some reason I don't like to use the tube. I don't know why, but I prefer to use my fingers, but my fingers weren't working for me in that area today, so I just took the tube, and I'm just gonna highlight in the areas that I want to get a little highlight in, and this is in the color Fawn. Not too bright, but just enough to give me a subtle highlight. I'm gonna take this isn't a beauty blender, of course, but it's not like the Real Techniques blender, so I don't know what to call it. I just got it from Marshall's, but it works just as good as like the Real Techniques blender. I've never had an actual beauty blender before, so I can't tell you how that works, but as far as the Real Techniques blender, I feel like it works just as good as that one. Yeah, so I just found it at Marshall's for like $2.99 or $3.99 and grabbed a bunch of them, and I love them. I really want to try the beauty blender, so I just haven't made it around to it yet. But yeah, I'm blending, making sure everything is nicely blended. And I was just making sure I blend until, you know, I couldn't blend anymore. Then I'm taking the same LA Girl Pro Conceal because it is my favorite concealer for highlighting, contouring, and just a lot of things in general. And this is in the color Dark Cocoa, and then I'm going to use that as a contour. After I finish jamming. Just try to blend as much as I can, and now everything will settle in and oxidize after a while. I do have a lot of lighting going on, so it'll look like, you know, I have on a lot of concealer or a lot of contour. It just really emphasized the contour and I got that I have going on. I promise it didn't look like this in person. I took my e.l.f. Loose setting powder, translucent powder, I'm sorry, and I baked. I usually don't bake, but for the sake of it being summertime and really, really hot in New Orleans, I did bake. Now I'm going to take all of that translucent setting powder off, and I try not to bake for too long. I try to bake, but not to where, like, you know, when I'm done baking, the powder doesn't even want to come off my face. So just cleaning everything up and making sure I'm not looking all ghostly. And now I'm going to take my CoverGirl True Naked Goldens palette. I love this palette mainly because I'm like a earth tone, earthy colored neutral girl, I guess. I don't know if that made any sense at all. And I never really do anything on my on my eyes as far as shadow goes. I never really do anything. I usually just stick to like my golden tones and, you know, call it a day. So per usual, I am going to be using that on my lid. And then I didn't show what I used for my blush, but I'm pretty sure it's my most favorite blush, Toasted Almond by Black Radiance. I'm pretty sure that's what I use. And now I'm just going in with Espresso, and I am kind of doing a light contour on my nose. I like to use Espresso on my nose as opposed to Dark Cocoa because I find that Dark Cocoa can be a bit harsh on my nose. I also didn't show my highlighter, but I'm pretty sure I highlighted with dang it, I'll put it right here on the screen because I can't think of it right now. And then this is just an eyeliner that I got in my Ipsy Glam bag. I really like it. It's very creamy, and it glides on easily. I don't like to put my eyeliner across my whole lid. I just like to put it in my outer corner. And this is the color Guess by ColourPop. This was actually my first time using this liquid lipstick. I had this liquid lipstick for almost a year and a half, and I had never used it before. So
Yeah, almost a year or something like that. Almost a year, not a year and a half, almost a year. And I had never used it, so it was my first time using it. Like I said, guys, I don't like to go out of my comfort zone a lot. I usually stick to neutrals and nudes and, you know, earth tone colors, but I was feeling myself this day. So, as you can see, set my face with, I want to say, Clinique's setting powder, and then I did a little NYX setting spray. And this is the finished look. Thank you guys so much for watching.